Liverpool are one of the most devastating attacking teams in Europe, having already accumulated a Premier League high of 45.7 expected goals. But everyone is questioning whether or not Jurgen Klopp's side can sustain this form for an entire season, and we're here to break down how they very much could continue to do so. Structurally, Liverpool have changed since handing Trent Alexander-Arnold the role of the inverted fullback towards the end of last season, and he has been at the heart of their progression and chance creation. He ranks first amongst Liverpool's squad for progressive passes, chances created, passes into the final third, ball recoveries, shot creating actions and crosses, and he very much plays the role of the quarterback in this team. You see, the tactics that Jurgen Klopp has implemented this season are all about maximising the profiles he has at his disposal, and whilst bringing Trent Alexander-Arnold in field is a good example of this, Darwin Núñez is probably the best one. Despite fans' mixed view on Núñez, he is the only Premier League player so far this season to have registered 10 plus goals and 10 plus assists in all competitions. And despite him being unreliable in front of goal, having missed the most big chances in the Premier League, and underperforming on his number of expected goals by 2.4, he's an integral piece of this new system. You see, even though Liverpool have adapted their style in recent years to become more of a possession-based team, they are very much still a Jurgen Klopp outfit. In the Premier League this campaign, they have pressed the most sequences, had the most direct attacks, and have the lowest passes allowed per defensive action. So Liverpool haven't reverted to heavy metal football, they just have another dynamic up their sleeves that they can turn to when facing a higher pressing opposition. Therefore, it is no surprise we've seen more of a direct plan to play over the press, and going long into Darwin Núñez. In fact, in their 4-2 win against Newcastle United, we can see that Liverpool are pressing in their 4-3-3. They close down all the angles to force the Magpies long, and from here they manage to get into a dangerous position, but the ball is won back by Curtis Jones, who's tracked the entire length of the pitch to help his right back out in a 1v1 situation. Trent Alexander-Arnold picks his head up, launches the ball directly into Núñez, and he plays it off to Dominik Szoboszlai. And from here, Liverpool's front four can run directly at a disorganised and unsettled defence, and the tricky movement and intricate play within the front four allows them to fashion a brilliant cut-back goal. This is just a small sample of how Liverpool can go punch for punch in transition against the very best. And when people refer to Núñez's ability to create chaos, this is what they mean. He's a phenomenal duel winner, he runs the channels well, his physicality is perfect for the Premier League, his speed when running in behind is near unstoppable, he works harder than most forwards in the league, and his creativity is actually very underrated. Although Núñez isn't a reliable finisher, his teammates definitely make up for it. Diogo Jota in all competitions has scored 11 goals from just 42 shots, and interestingly on average he's taking shots nearer to the goal than any other Liverpool forward. But to show off just how clinical of a goal scorer he actually is, he's overperforming his expected goals number by 5.3. Per game in all competitions, Jota is actually only receiving 0.45 expected goals, which is less than Mohamed Salah, Darwin Núñez and even Cody Gakpo. But the key is he's scoring 0.85 goals per game, which is the highest in the Liverpool squad. And Jota has established himself as one of the most reliable finishers in Liverpool's Premier League history. He ranks second in the highest goal conversion percentage of any Liverpool player since 2003. But it's not just the forwards who play an integral part to this system. The two centre-backs play a huge role. Van Dijk has produced another phenomenal season. He is second overall for dual win success rate in the Premier League. And alongside him recently has been Ibrahim Konate, who is 13th for dual success rate. And what's key to Liverpool is that they have the speed to defend high up the pitch, the composure to defend 1v1 in the channels, and the presence to defend the box, whilst having the ability to play them clipped balls over the top of the press of the opposition. Having all these abilities in the back line means that Liverpool can push their line up incredibly high to suffocate the opposition, and then pack out the front line and leave fewer men back when they're attacking. Liverpool are quite simply maximising the quality they have in both boxes. Incredible ball-playing centre-halves who could defend high up the pitch, partnered with effective forwards who are clinical in front of goal and excel in transitions. So, do you think Liverpool's attack will prove too strong for the rest of the Premier League, or do you believe they will eventually dip off towards the end of the season?